So what is protein and why is it important? Very, very quickly, I want to cover this off because I know some people watching this might think that protein is only required if you are training in the gym, if you're lifting weights and you want to have big, shiny muscles. And the truth is that protein is actually derived, so the Greek word for protein is prota, which means primary importance. So, not only is protein primarily important for building muscle, but also for life as well. If you don't have any interest in lifting weights or training in the gym, you do need a certain level amount of protein to survive. And the reason being is because, protein is used everywhere in the body, not just to build muscle. Even though, we've got the amino acids, which are the building blocks of the protein structures throughout our entire body, you'll find that when it comes to building muscle, the three amino acids that are used, or the three building blocks, are leucine, isoleucine, and valine. Don't have to memorize these, but they're the three amino acids used to build muscle tissue when you go to the gym and train. So throughout the body though, like your hair, your nails, your skin, and your organs, enzymes, hormones, these are all formed by protein structures. And the reason why, your hair looks different to your nails, for example, is because the protein is structured differently. Because you've got, as I mentioned, you've got these building blocks called amino acids, and they're strung together with what they call peptide bonds. You have to worry about the terminology here. But just think of it like, I like to use the analogy of Lego pieces. You can use Lego and you can build a house. You can use Lego and you can build a helicopter. And so it's the same Lego pieces, but they're just put together differently. And so the body does exactly the same thing with protein. It takes these amino acids, which are Lego pieces, and depending on whereabouts in the body it needs those protein structures, whether it be for enzyme regeneration, hormone regeneration, for building new muscle tissue, it will pick and choose the amino acids that it needs to create the protein structure required for that particular function. And, therefore, if you're not training in the gym and lifting weights, you still need protein. That's the thing. Like, protein is the building blocks of life. You absolutely need it. So there's no question about whether you need it or not. You absolutely need it. But I answered this question in another video. How much protein do you need? And so that depends on a number of factors. But if you're lifting weights on a regular basis and you want to build some muscle, and if you're a woman watching this, you want to be toned, then you will need more protein because you'll be breaking down more muscle fiber. Therefore, more of the raw materials will be required to, repair that muscle tissue, as opposed to someone who just sits on the couch and watches Netflix, for example. So I hope that clarifies it. So protein is used everywhere, remember? So it's everything from transporting nutrients and oxygen around the body. And so, it's used in so many different places, so you absolutely need it. So I hope that clarifies what protein is and why it's important. If you have any questions, please reach out to me, Brad at seekfitlife.com, and I'll see you in another video.